Okay, not gonna lie, it's the same day that I just made the previous day video, but I'm a little bit behind on videos, and here we are. And I was gonna walk away and change into a different shirt so it didn't look like it's just the same freaking day, but hey, it's the same day. No lying, no cheating, just honesty. That's all we need here. So back to the story. Laying there in the tub, the world is spinning, and I had this out of mind experience where I'm like, wait, but why do we do the things that we do? And my brain's just going in this weird thought pattern, and I start to realize it's almost like this feeling of it's funny, it's like a nothing matters feeling, but it's not nihilism. It's not like, oh, there's no point to it all. It's like this underlying feeling of beauty in the way that things just happen to be, but at the same time none of it matters, in the sense that you can free yourself of, because what I deal with, and the whole point of this channel, is to kind of document my attempt at a process, at a journey to improve my mental well-being. My brain is, it's funny, my friend who I did the plunge, as I mentioned in the previous video, with a hot and cold therapy, he knows me pretty well over the past couple of years, and he told me, it's like, man, your mind is like your biggest, not enemy, but it's your biggest struggle, it's your biggest obstacle. Is something I just wrote down in the journal recently. It's because it's like, and I'm not saying that, I'm the only one with this. That's the whole point of doing this, is I know other people are out there that are similar in the way that their mind operates, and it's a result of so many different things, from conditioning of the societies that we live in today, and I don't mean in like some crazy authoritarian thing, but just the way, like, what it boils down to, and the way that I've come to phrase this most often lately is, it's the boxes that we try to put everything in our mind. It's concepts, it's models of our brain that we try to, okay, well, I've mentioned this in the previous video, well, cat is, tiger is, mountain lion is, it helps us navigate, oh, cat is potentially scary and dangerous. If you see one, start to fire off all these potential patterns in the brain of how to react to a situation where a cat is present. And so it helps us function in the animal kingdom. These boxes, paradoxes and boxes, that's the video. I think it's going to be over here. That I talked about this before. These boxes that we put things into, these models that we create, these concepts that we create in our minds to understand the world around us so we don't freaking die, well, we get in this habit of putting things into boxes. And that's, I think, why we have so much division from left and right, liberal and conservative, Republican, Democrat, all of these things. And it really bugs the heck out of me, because nothing is black and white like that. And you can't categorize everything into A or B, but that's in a whole nother story. I really despise that system. But we put things into these boxes, and then they start to change the way that we see the world around us, because using boxes, mental boxes, has helped us to, as I mentioned, survive, but now they're preventing us from thriving. So mental boxes, good for surviving, not good for thriving. It's not necessarily that any mental box is going to cause pain, but it's when we almost box ourselves in, ironically, by placing all of these ideas of what it is that we should do, what it is that we can do, what it is, just anything operating the world, that not everything is black and white. And so we run into these barriers in our mind. And this is something that I should probably delve into a whole podcast on, but it's so hard to explain. But boxes. So I was able to see outside of the boxes. And that's kind of what it felt like, is I was able to take this point of view that, oh, like, I don't have to restrict myself to go this path or do this thing. And like all of this mental worry that I have about things melted away. Man, we're out of time. It's such, there's so much to it. Oh man, I really should elaborate on this another time. But I'm gonna be chasing that crazy, no drug-induced psychedelic experience now, every now and then, because it was beautiful, to say the least. I came out of it for the next 10 minutes at least being like, everything's good. There's nothing to worry about. And so I hope that you find some way to experience that. That's it for today. Man, so much more I want to talk about. Oh well. Thanks for showing up, and I'll see you next time.